Welcome to the introductory video for the 2020 Nebraska Highly Erodible Land HEL tool. This video provides a brief background of HEL policy, HEL history, and the purpose and benefits to the new 2020 version of the Nebraska HEL tool. NRCS policy concerning highly erodible land determinations is found under E-Directives Manuals, Title 180, National Food Security Act Manual, also known as NAFSAM for short. Specifically, Part 511 covers HEL determinations. Soil map units are defined as highly erodible when the erosion index calculation results in a value of 8 or greater. Less than 8 results in a non-HEL designation. The EEI calculation for water erosion and wind erosion are displayed. Note that for water erosion, a range of slopes in the map unit name may result in a map unit designation of potentially highly erodible. Portions of the map unit are non-HEL and portions are HEL. As a result of this policy, a list of highly erodible map units were created for every soil survey as part of the 1985 Farm Bill, and that list became frozen in 1990. Freezing the list prevented any additional changes through the years that could have caused confusion. The frozen HEL list is found in the Field Office Technical Guide under Section 2, Statewide Soil and Site Interpretations, Highly Erodible Land Interpretations, HEL Report by County. Let's take a look at part of the Saline County HEL list. The 1990 frozen factors to calculate the EI for wind erosion are listed. Using the equation, the first map unit, BDD, results in an EI of 1.92, less than 8, which is non-HEL for wind erosion. Note the code of 3 under the wind column. Code 3 stands for non-HEL. The water erosion equation includes 3 factors divided by the T factor. The LS factor is a function of 2 variables, length of slope and percent of slope. For the BDD map unit at the low end of the slope, 6% equals non-HEL, and at the high end of the slope, 11% is HEL. This results in the BDD map unit being potential HEL, PHEL. Note the code of 2 PHEL under the water column. Map units that were found to be HEL at the low end of the slope in the map unit name results in a HEL code of 1, or HEL. Map units found to be non-HEL at the high end of the slope range equal code 3, or non-HEL. Finally, the map unit column represents the most erosive code between the wind or water column. With the HEL list created, we were asked to make an HEL determination for each field in the county starting in 1986. Using a hard copy map and hard copy soil map, we needed to designate each field as HEL or non-HEL. Many counties had copies of the original soil maps without the photo background. Note the left image. Overlays were created by running the maps through a copy machine by increasing the size of the soil map to match the field map, resulting in an overlay as shown here on the right. Using either a dot counter or a planimeter, we came up with acres for each map unit in the field. Then using the 33.3% rule, or 50 plus acre rule determine if the field was HEL, non-HEL, or PHEL. In this example, the field result was PHEL. To finalize the determination, we would need to field check the BY and HTB2 map units for actual length of slope and percent of slope. With the deadline we had to complete the original determinations, some offices defaulted the PHEL map units to HEL and moved on. NRCS transferred the old hard copy maps to GIS layers in the late 1990s, a process called recompilation and digitizing. With the newly created GIS soil layers, the HEL determination process moved from hard copy maps into GIS techniques. The GIS HEL tools up until now did not handle automatic PHEL determinations. If a determination resulted in the field being PHEL, a number of manual steps were used to determine PHEL map units as either HEL or non-HEL. Which brings us to today, the new, simplified, and streamlined 2020 version of the NE HEL tool. Two statewide data layers are accessed in the background. HEL soils as one statewide layer eliminates the end user from having to designate the county soil layer in county HEL data table. Percent slope layer replaces the county contour line layers and automates the PHEL determination process. Now, if a field is initially determined as PHEL, the tool automatically works through each PHEL map unit, determining each map unit as HEL or non-HEL. Once each map unit has been analyzed, a preliminary in-office HEL determination is completed for the field. In this example, the final determination is non-HEL. Finally, the tool automatically generates the familiar HEL report, which is stored in a common directory under the S drive. A standard HEL map is generated. The optional Excel report assists the user in creating the CPA 026 in required letter. This concludes the background portion of the new HEL tool. Feel free to follow the written instructions to install and run the new HEL tool. Watch any of the other instructional videos that cover tool installation, running the tool, explaining the HEL determination report, describing the HEL determination map, walking through the Excel report, and what to expect if multiple CLUs are selected for a tool run.